In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the intake manifold runner solenoid control valve on this Volkswagen Tiguan. This is going to be located on the left side of the intake manifold. Let's get into it. We're going to take this tube off. I'm just going to use a trim tool. You can get underneath here, pop that out. And then this comes off down below as well. If you need to, use a trim tool down below to take that out of the air box. I'm going to use a T25 socket. Take the screws out for this air box. Comes out, and then one on the other side. And pull that out. Disconnect the connector for the mass airflow sensor. Just use a straight blade screwdriver. Just get underneath the lock. Slide that off out of the way. I'm going to move this hose clamp. I'm just going to use some large pliers. Just move that off. Grab the pipe, pull that off. I'm going to use a 5mm hex socket. I'm going to loosen the screw up. Grab the air box, just pull straight up. It pulls right out. Just has grommets holding it in. Now on the solenoid, it is clipped in and you have to slide it towards the center. On the other side of the sensor or the solenoid, there's two little tabs. You got to squeeze those tabs so that you can slide it off. It's kind of hard to see. So I'm going to push in on those tabs. I'll do one at a time and then just push the bottom one. There we go. It slides off the bracket. You can pull it down. And we'll take the hose off. I'm just going to use a hose pliers. Just wiggle that off. Do the same on this one. That's good. And on the back side, and to get this line off, I'm just using just a pick to help pull this off. Get underneath the hose. Just pry it off. There we go. I'm going to go back to the pliers. There we go. Pop that off. Now we got to disconnect the connector. Just using a straight blade screwdriver. Pop the lock on the connector and disconnect the connector. Now I'll take the new valve, connect the connector, put that hose on. That's good. And take the other hoses. Put the bottom one on, and put the top one on. Line the valve in the bracket. And lock it in place. Now take the air box, get this lined up. And push it down. And tighten the screw down. Snug it down. I'll take the tube, slide that onto the air box. Just using some large pliers, we'll get this back. It's easier with large pliers because the clamp's so big. And connect the connector for the mass airflow sensor. Now I'll take this air box, get this lined up. Take the screws, get those started. snug those down. this tube, slide that into the air box down below, and then into the upper portion. That's good.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.